Hi everyone, Theo from ElectroFX here. Just thought I'd make this quick video to give you an idea of what goes on in our live room and what type of trading is taught here at ElectroFX. Here's a screenshot that I posted in the room before a trade set off. Just ignore the text for a moment. Popped in the room, I've given us place to enter the trade, place to put our stop loss, and the first area that we're going to look to take profit. Now everything I teach here is based on price action. There's no indicators involved, and any indicators I have had made are for price action. Now in this particular case we've had a strong trend line that was broken, creating a lower low, and then the lower high has created our entry. And then I've predicted with these lines that we should be making a lower low, and it'll be coming down into this area here. Now we do have this grey line on my chart, which is a highly reactive area, and you'll learn all about those through the course. I also have another one here. So we are looking for price to possibly react here. Okay, so that's how that was all set up at first. The trade was triggered as price passed this line here, and once we reached this grey line here, I popped in the room and I let everybody know that we should be moving to break even, as President Trichet was speaking at the ECB press conference, and if he said something really positive for the euro, then it would ruin our trade, so there's no need to take a loss. We've locked in our break even. Price continued on down to the area where it's a choice for you to take profit. Like I just described a moment ago, we are expecting to make a lower low, therefore a lower low than this one. And that's why I have the black line here, because that actually gives us a breakout trade, which is a separate type of trade. This type of trade is called a swing trade. And once again, you'll learn all about the differences in the course. But we've entered the swing trade. And the swing trade, this particular swing trade, also is setting up a breakout line, a breakout trade. So I've popped in the room at the time we've entered this area. I've let everybody know that we now have a choice to make. We have exceeded the 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, which is mandatory for all trades at electrofx.com. And that just means that we risked 60 pips and we're already 70 pips in profit. So we've already gained more than we risked, and you have an option now to exit that trade and just be happy for the day, or you can exit that trade and then enter the breakout trade as a separate trade, or if you're feeling up to it, you can just let the trade run and add to your position as we hit the breakout line, well, past the breakout line, and trigger the breakout trade. So that was all worded on the chart for everybody. I popped in, had a quick word, so everyone knows what's going on. Anyone that's followed the course from start to finish though knows exactly what's going on. It doesn't require me to tell them. I've just let everybody know that this is a highly reactive line, and so we do have to watch out for this line. If it reacts here, at least set your stop loss to break even for the breakout trade, or just take your profit, because I mean, all in all, the combined trades have gotten you over 120 pips. So just take a quick look at what happened. Pretty much exactly what we thought was going to happen happened, and it bounced off of my reactive line. But both trades were a success. And if you have all of the tools here at ElectroFX, you would have actually been able to have taken this trade with a set and forget style. You could have placed a line where you wanted to enter. You could have set your stop loss and your take profit and actually not watched the trade. So I thought this would be a nice example just to show people what goes on in the live room, because it also shows the two types of trade that I teach, all to do with price action. As I've once said, we have the swing trade, the breakout trade, and there's a reason for absolutely everything that happened with this simple layout. Reactive lines, support resistance. There's just a reason for everything, so that there's not much left to judgment. By using a set and forget type of trading, which I feel you can do once you've completed the course here at ElectroFX, you actually don't even have to watch this trade. When you're starting out and you're trying to learn, I suggest that you get used to how the market moves and spend the time learning before you jump into set and forget trading. Not because you couldn't do it right off the bat, but because it's much better to trade with all of the knowledge behind you, so that your confidence is very, very high and you're nailing your set and forget trades 80-90%.